Hello and hello. Welcome to episode 26 of the Disorder the First Dawn, Finding Our Library Cards, Part 2. We shall be beginning shortly.
Welcome.
We are live.
Still waiting on Holman and Theo to get onto not Leo, Theo.
Which episode 26 is Getting Our Library Cards Part 2.
Correct.
Yes, it is, and we're back up. And I think Red, you were gonna take the recap, right?
Yeah. So 2 episodes ago, we just finished beating the Abominable Snowman, or Snow Mom, I guess. Then we were going into her cave to see if it was suitable as a place to rest. But we found two younger abominables. They weren't really attacking us, but they were kind of growling.
They were Yetis, to be clear.
Thank you. Yetis. They weren't really attacking us, so we just walled them in and closed off that section of the cave. We checked in the cave, didn't really find too much of value, and because we needed to rest, we backtracked a bit down the path, got our full rest, and then headed forward, where we ran into a few giant eagles and a griffin, right? And that was our combat for the thing. We handled them pretty well.
There was no griffin. There was one giant or two giant eagles and a rock.
Oh, sorry, it's a rock in my head. That was a griffin. You're right. It's a rock.
Very different things.
You're right. So we got the rock, which we handled, and the griffin. And there was a surprising variety of like crits and crit fails, and it was kind of intense in that way. And then that's kind of where we left off, right?
I believe so. No, I believe so.
So you guys actually went and found a campground before the end of the session. That was about it. And you guys did make it through the night, so I'm going to apply a long rest, and you guys proceeded on in the morning to head towards the library.
And I remember because we've been wearing extra direwolf coats to try to keep us warm, or cloaks. And I remember that just past where we were, the weather started to look like it was going to start warming up.
Early in the morning, the pathway naturally starts to lead out of the canyon, and you guys find yourself at the entrance to the library.
Welcome to
like
the
across
stream.
the
Welcome to
bridge?
the stream. Good to have you here.
We're gonna spare some time here.
I might drop out. It looks like I'm going through a canyon.
Alrighty. We just got out of one ourselves.
That took me way too long.
Yeah, us the characters did. Me, the person, is now.
And do those beings look
Okay.
similar to the beings that we saw? Sorry if I'm jumping ahead too far. To the ones we saw that spoke to us and told us that we were in the right place kind of earlier?
Yes, he is standing on the back right, though I don't know if we can see him yet.
So, as you guys cross the bridge, you guys are unchallenged. And walking up to the library, the doors swing open, and you see one of the most glorious creatures you've ever seen before you. You can immediately feel his immense power, and can tell that he is a divine being. And behind him, kneeling, you can see the creature that approached you in the beginning to ask you about your strengths, weaknesses, and shames. And to the right-hand side of the man, or the being in front of you, you see a wood elf. Aragorn, would you like to describe yourself?
I'm just a wood elf cleric. Nothing more, nothing less.
Fair enough. The being in front of you says, "Hello, you've made it to the library. You've passed the first challenge. Now each of you must face your own challenge."
Here we go again.
As a group or individually?
Our own challenges. So I don't think
Each of
we
the
should-
challenges vary. Some will have participants, others will not. Holman, stand forward.
Yes.
Your challenge is to be resourceful and use what is around you. And with that, he touches your shoulder, and you disappear in a flash of light.
Mr. Man, I don't feel so good.
Holman, you find yourself in a marble room that is completely circular with a stone dais in the center. It is 36 feet tall. It has smooth walls and a capped ceiling. You can see inside, but you can't find any visible light source.
He says I have to use what's around me.
Yeah.
What do you wish to do?
Can I do my light source ability? Or can I touch the...
We can do whatever you want to do.
Did I miss anything after Aragorn described himself?
Coleman's been teleported to another plane where he's stuck in a metal or a stone room.
You can see inside even though you can't see a light source.
Okay.
I don't know. I am like so confusion right now. Can I investigate the circular hexagonal object?
Of course. It stands just above waist height. It's smooth on top and it's got the little ribs on each end of the side.
Is it almost altar-like?
It is. Each one of the points kind of comes up and like folds over into like a little circle.
Interesting. Are there any words or like symbols on it?
It's completely smooth, other than what's been described.
Nope, I'm not gonna help you in your challenge.
Gas.
What are you looking for?
Like bells or
You're looking at them.
sorry, I'm terrible.
What's the goal here?
Use what I have on me. So what do I have on me?
Book, clothing, pouch, priest pack, shield, splint, one.
Did I put the book on there? I'm gonna place my book on this thing.
Okay.
Like
Nothing happens.
I will place a single gold coin on there.
Nothing happens.
This is throwing me through a loop here.
Be resourceful.
So, as you're sitting here in the silence of the room, you can almost hear the hesitant breathings of your companions, as if they're standing over your shoulder. As if they can hear them talk. As if they can see what you're seeing and can help you.
So we can help you.
Guys, could you help me? Can I like project my voice or something? Can you all hear me?
Jeff's not much help right
Is that a yes or a no?
Yes,
Yes,
he
you
just
guys
said we
can.
can. He just said.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear it. That's why the connection's lovely. Can you twist the dial or the axis, the thing at all in the middle?
Maybe stick your warhammer in it for some leverage.
Yeah. I'll do that. Do I need to roll or do anything?
Give me a strength check.
Would you like to cast bless on yourself first?
Can I cast bless on myself first?
You... As you go to cast bless, you feel like nothing happened.
My magic away.
Well, sounds like an illusion.
Can I just break the thing in the middle?
Hellman really does belong in our party.
Like,
So, as you're trying to push it in a circle, it doesn't move at all, and your grip is bad. You slip off, and you hit one of the points, and it pulls back and locks into place.
Would you like to do that?
can I do that to every other one?
I'll do
Every single one? I don't know.
Well, okay, hold.
Brute force force fixes all problems. Absolutely.
If it didn't fix the problem, you didn't use enough force.
That and duct tape.
That and duct tape.
Okay, that lever is the first one that you hit.
Okay.
Which one do you want to hit next?
Can I do the bottom one? Move my little character into the bottom one.
That one?
Yeah, that one.
As soon as you pull it, the first lever that you pulled goes back into place, and they both go back into place.
Oh, it's
a
one of
pattern.
these.
Are there any symbols on the walls or anything to give
Try
you a hint
the-
as to the order?
Try the next one. Try the one in the middle.
But the one I just did went down. So should I just start anew?
No, yeah, try the one you just did,
Mhm.
and then try another one. Because I
Okay.
think it's I think it's you have to get them in the right order.
I want to do.
I'll do it. Which mark?
That wasn't very nice. That one.
Which one?
It's the one on the left of what I just pulled.
I don't know why it's being a bit.
What do you mean? There's top or bottom?
Bottom.
When you pull that one, it locks and stays in place.
Oh, try going across from it then.
Okay, we're gonna do the very top one. The very top one.
The top one?
Yeah, the one that's across from the one on the bottom. Yes, that one.
So not the one across from the one you just pulled, the one at the top.
Yes, the tippy top.
Okay, as soon as you pull it, it resets.
Okay, so you have to go across from them then. That's
Across.
what. Yeah, I thought that's what I meant when I said.
Okay. So every other one reset after I pulled that one, correct?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna do the very bottom one again.
Okay. It locks in place.
Okay. So,
I know you did the bottom. Which one did you do?
that one.
So go straight across from it.
We already did that one.
Did you do it straight across from that one?
Yes. Damn it.
So
I'm
right
gonna do
now,
the
the
top
only
one.
one locked in position is the bottom one.
The only one locked in position is bottom. Oh, so
Everything
okay, I'm gonna. Okay, so we're gonna do the top one again.
Tahatan, he can hear you, and you can help him.
Does anything in the
Guys, your
room
cleric's
change
suffering
after you pop two of them in place?
Oh yeah, that is a very good question.
Not, you haven't been able to pop two in place yet. Every time you've
Every
done
time
it, they've
one
locked up.
goes up, they all go up.
At one point, sorry, I had thought that that two of them had stayed down. Sorry.
So you're pulling them out like a lever, and they're locking into place. And then every time that you've pulled the second lever, they've both reset so far. Currently, the only one pulled down is the one with the plus sign on it, the bottom.
Okay. And I've attempted pulling the top one, and that one just made it reset.
The last time that the last time you pulled the top one, it did.
But you had pulled that one first last time, right?
Do you want to see if it twists or if there's something that popped out on the altar that you can change once you pulled it down?
I'm gonna do the one on top again. want to test it.
The ceiling of the circle room slides off. And the levers reset.
It's off.
Slides off?
Yep, it is open now. You're now sitting in a 36-foot tall marble cylinder.
And is it still sealed on top, or what's at the very, very top? What can I see above?
You see a blue sky.
Okay, I'm gonna do the top left corner piece. Lever. Yes, yes.
That lever?
Yes.
Okay. And which one next?
I would like to do the one right across from it. It's the bottom right lever. Does anything happen when I pull those two?
A door opens up at your level.
I will walk through that door and leave this place.
Puzzle.
Okay. As you get to the top of the second story, you run into a stone wall.
So do the last two levels.
I would like to do the last two, but I'm going to do them top to bottom again. Top right to bottom left.
Okay.
Can I see if the wall has changed?
At the 32-foot area approximately, you see a door open up.
I shall walk through
Ye-
said door.
Can't go through the door, it's 32 feet in the air.
Oh, it's 32 feet in the air?
Yep.
Oh,
Right
God.
by the exit to the ceiling.
Can you put the ceiling one back? Redo the ceiling.
Redo these two. The top and bottom.
Okay, should I do a bottom to top then? I will do it this end. Top to bottom again. One more time. Apologies.
Nothing happens.
Bottom to top.
The levers that you pulled to open up the door on that's on the third floor did reset though.
Oh. So the one, hang on, just for clarity. Do those again, but in the opposite order that I did them?
Or no, do one of them. Maybe.
No, I agree. Do the
Which
opposite,
one's-
bottom to top.
Do bottom to
Okay, which ones reset? Was it the,
Everything has
top
reset.
left. Oh God.
The doors have stayed open, but all the levers reset.
Oh. Oh. So I would like to, do top left to bottom right again. Does anything happen?
Top left to bottom right.
Yes.
The door closes on the first story.
Which door? The one on the...
That was the second.
The one that you went through go up to the second story.
Alright, bottom right to top left then. Apologies.
Bottom right to top left opens up a door on the opposite side of the second story.
How high up is the second story?
Too high for you to jump.
Too high for me to jump.
12 feet.
Did the ones I just pull stay in place?
No, they reset.
I'm gonna do. No, I'm gonna do bottom left to top right.
The door on the second story where you was a wall opened up.
I
Did
don't
you
think
do
I can-
bottom to top already?
This is the only one closed right now.
Okay. God, this is so difficult for my small dwarf brain. I'm just kidding. I would like to do bottom lever to top lever again.
Nothing happens with the roof. They just reset.
The roof is clean. So yeah, I think so. Top right to bottom left.
The door on the third story shuts.
Okay, I'm gonna do top left to bottom right.
Do you have any other tools like ropes or something that you can use to anchor and try to climb across those spaces?
Whenever
That
I
opens the
try-
door on the first door.
Go up.
I'm going up. I'm going up. We're going up, guys.
Okay.
Walk of faith. Maybe there's a path there.
You know, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna pretend like I'm gonna walk
Put a foot out there, tenderly.
tenderly.
This is Theo. Theo is saying this. Like, maybe it's a hidden path.
Use your pocket sand.
Pocket sand.
Everyone should always have pocket sand.
I don't think I have pocket sands. Man, what do I have?
You have a priest pack. A backpack, blanket, candle, tinder block, alms block, incense, a censer, vestments, rations, water skin.
Interesting.
One of the very few times a grappling hook would be genuinely useful.
Can I throw one of my candles out there and see if it'll?
Yeah,
You're a dwarf, right? I'm not totally done.
the candle falls to the floor and shatters.
Oh, that's not a. Any ideas? Anyone else? Any ideas?
Pullman is
I
struggling
mean,
here,
you
guys.
have a lot of knowledge about rock, right? Can't you see if there's like a historical significance to this or something?
Yeah, take a step back, see if you can examine the mechanism at all.
Maybe. Actually, yes, I am a. Technically, I come from innovative dwarf. Well, like any.
I wish I could be of more help, but I was in the canyon the entire time. without this happening.
When you make a history check related to origin of stonework, you're considered proficient in the skill and add double your proficiency bonus to the check.
Okay. You can tell that this was constructed very recently. Also that it is shapeable.
Did you use Mage Hand to do anything? To activate multiple?
What did we try doing? We tried doing.
Can't cast spells. It feels like.
On me. Well, of
Can
course,
or cannot?
I find this this challenge to be like
Was unable to cast spells.
I find this to be like a trial of a cleric's worth and physical.
But he did say it's malleable, right? So you can shape some stuff.
It's gonna want to be like Minecraft?
Gonna dwarf your way out?
Don't you?
Yeah, like
This
build
called-
yourself some stairs with some other resources available or something.
Yeah, but what's available? Some tiles?
Your spells?
Again,
You have
can't
a
cast
hammer,
spells.
right?
Well,
spell.
he said it just. Maybe we can try casting the spell and see if it'll work.
Go
Wanna
something
try
low level.
casting Stone shape?
We'll try and cast Stone Shape. We'll see what happens.
There you go.
Where you're standing?
No, you're gonna
No, we're gonna do it
a
from
bridge.
like a bridge across.
Won't get you far, but it'll be something.
You've built a platform.
Oh, okay.
Would I be able to?
Can you
jump
make the jump? Yeah.
Can I make the jump? Can this?
Your jump is if you can move at least 10 feet before you jump, you can move up to your strength score in feet.
Okay.
15 feet. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can do it.
But he said I had to back up 10 feet.
Yeah,
too.
but you have a hallway.
Oh, that's true. Okay, we're gonna jump, guys.
You go all the way back from the hallway.
Okay. Give me an athletics check. Or acrobatics. You are able to make the distance, but you're not able to stop in time, and you slide off of the platform slowly so you don't take any damage on the way.
Well, try again.
Yep, we're gonna do it again, guys.
Alrighty.
This probably looks very humorous.
Athletics or acrobatics? Tahantan already admitted that he may do just as poorly, so he's not talking any trash.
Yeah. Yeah.
You started
Mm.
doing better than I thought you would really quickly too.
On your third attempt, you feel more confident about the jump. Go ahead and roll with advantage.
Just skip the falling off the platform part.
You make it!
Yay!
Using
Nice try.
your momentum from the first jump, you're able to jump to the second platform.
Okay, cool. So did I make it to like the other side, or do I still have
Yeah.
to try and jump to the other side? Okay. Made it to the other side.
Very nice.
Is there an opening, or is it just?
No, you opened that door earlier.
I did open that door.
Oh no, that one is closed. It closed when you did the pattern.
Do the pattern.
Forgot
You
about that
remember
part.
which one opens that one?
Can I try and break it down?
Stone shape it out of the way.
Stone shape it out of the way.
Yeah! However you wish to do it.
I would like to stone shape this out of my way.
The door melts out of the way. And
Melts. I can only do it when.
Hello.
sorry. As you peek out over the ledge, you can see that there's actually small handholds leading up to the roof. And you climb out and instantly reappear back at the left.
Congratulations, I think.
That was awful. I don't ever want to be enclosed in a marble room ever again.
Congratulations, Ullman. You have passed your test, and you may have gained entry into the library.
May.
This is giving very much Avatar: The Last Airbender vibes.
Red, approach.
I step forward and bow.
You speak of destruction in your youth. I want you to see that sometimes destruction is good for life.
I accept this challenge.
Roll for initiative.
Everyone?
No, just. Red, you find yourself in the center of this lightly lit wooded area. You may put yourself wherever you wish.
Give me a sec. I had to change the lighting on my computer for whatever reason. It's like to the left of me, below me, like a puddle of water.
Yeah.
Okay. Probably
There's
going.
Those are like large boulders, like 5-foot tall boulders. It'd take half your movement speed to climb them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna climb.
Or, excuse me, it would be double movement speed, not half from your movement speed. Okay. Are you gonna stay there?
Yeah, I want to use it to look around.
Okay. Give me a perception check, please. You see what appears to be a fake stump-like creature.
What's it doing? Just trying to hide?
It looks like it's trying to sneak up on you.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out my fire staff and then watch it, so it knows I'm watching it. But did I use up on my turn?
Yeah.
And that's all on my turn.
DM,
Yes.
can we see Red Coyote in the same way we could see Hellman?
Yes, you can.
Can we also try and use our perspective to identify potential enemies for Red?
You may.
I would like to try and see what bad guys I can spot. I'm guessing that's a perception.
Yes. Or investigation.
I'll go with the one that gives me a +8.
That seems fair. You don't see any other potential enemies.
I'm gonna yell down to Coyote that to Red that I don't see any other stumps except for the one.
You hear it almost as if it's a thought in your head, but very clearly you hear Tahantan tell you that.
Thank you.
Red, as you're looking at the creature, it reaches out a branch-like arm and touches the tree next to it. And as it does so, it almost warps and becomes a part of the tree, and you see a bulb suck down into the roots and disappear.
Shoot it with fire now.
Still what though? It's not no longer visible. Just shoot the tree with the fire?
I would.
Okay,
Just
I'm
saw
gonna
a spider crawl into your
follow
closet.
the tree. But I don't burn my whole closet down, do I? I'm gonna use my fire staff to fireball the tree. Just centered on the tree. Oh, do I got you.
Okay, cast your fire.
Cast it in the chat?
No, like, show me where it would be.
Oh, got it.
Well, my character is an alcoholic, so doubt it. Probably gonna be much more traumatic.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's hitting any other trees, so that would be my target.
Okay. Your fireball goes off, singeing many of the branches, but nothing appears to be there. What do you do?
This is these
I
challenges are
think
fun. I'm
that
curious how they're playing out.
I'm gonna wait so that the next time I see the monster, I can try to attack it that way without.
Give me a perception check. As you're looking around, you look over your shoulder as a last-ditch effort, and you see a weird stump-like creature peering out from behind the tree.
Another one.
I'm gonna call out to it. Say, what are you doing there, small one? See what it says. I don't really know what the size is.
It doesn't seem to understand you.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it some. Make sure it's aware I'm watching it. I want to see what it does.
He starts slowly walking out towards you. You can see what appears to be a club-like object in his hand, but he's not holding it menacingly.
Well, I'm gonna kind of hold my weapon and be ready to dodge. But for now, I'm gonna try to make it look like I'm also not threatening and just kind of watch and see what happens.
He moves forward one more step. Do you do anything?
No. How tall is it?
He's like 5 foot, like a short.
Yeah, I'm gonna still maintain my readiness to dodge if he tries to swing or attack me.
He tries to swing and attack you.
Oh, okay, well then I'm gonna dodge using that action.
Isn't that convenient?
Hey, man.
What does dodge give you?
I don't really know, but I've always wanted to use it, and now seemed like the appropriate time to do it.
It's been so long since anybody's used dodge.
Yeah. Can someone else look it up?
I'm working on it. When you take the dodge action, you focus entirely on avoiding attacks until the start of your next turn. Any attack roll made against you has disadvantage. And if you can see the attacker and you make dexterity saving throws with advantage, you lose this benefit if you're incapacitated.
Cool. So I have advantage?
Little buddy has disadvantage.
Yeah.
Misses with his first attack. Misses with his second attack. Your turn.
I'm gonna use my mind link ability to try to communicate with it, and then I'm going to hop back down. So I'm gonna use mind link to try to communicate with it.
You don't understand the language that it's thinking in. It's thinking in, it appears to be something similar to Elvish, but not quite.
It says I don't need to share a language with the creature to understand it, as long as it speaks a language. And I'm repeating my whole
In its mind, you feel that its desire is to protect the woods. There's an ancient soul in it.
How can I help you protect these woods?
It shows you an image of you blowing up your the tree with fireball, and it shows it being mad at you.
I'm gonna return sort of like an apology. And then
Oh my god.
what do you
This is not Red Coyote. How have you done this multiple times?
what?
Violet influence.
This kind of like, oh, we just massively attacked you. I'm sorry.
Hey man, I thought he was messing up the tree, and I was worried about the tree. But now I just
Was
fucked
the
up
tree?
Give me either a persuasion or performance.
I got her a check. I got her a check.
I'm equally fucked in either situation.
Oh, we should do this like
Yeah,
a stream where
completely
you're
fucked.
backseat gaming, just telling me where to go.
Its eyes flash red at you, and it goes to attack you again. What do you do?
Gonna cast Entangle on it. And try to tangle him up.
What? Go ahead and cast it. Is that dexterity?
I don't know. No, it's his strength.
Okay.
I couldn't effect to myself, my bad. And then
He
he gets
failed.
the effect, right?
Yep. I think you did. You put it on yourself?
Yeah, usually those things go on me. I messed up. I figured it out, but I already done it.
Okay. All right. So he is entangled. What are the effects of that? Can you link it?
Yeah.
Do you guys have that little thing now?
The effects?
No. Can you see that?
Yes. That looks really nice, actually.
You have when you open up the description. Next to the little X, is there a message bubble?
Yes.
Click on that to link it. There we go.
You can
super
just
helpful.
straight drag and drop it.
I think that's new.
That's what I just did was drag and drop it. It showed up. It's like right above it is my drag and drop button, and then I read.
It's we're on version 4.4 now, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Well,
Okay, cool. So does that end your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna go investigate this area that I burned.
Can you make it do another strength throw on its turn?
I think so.
Thank you. All right. He tries to move, but he is unable to get out. What do you do?
Sort of looking at the damage I've done, trying to see if there's anything I can salvage, because I can use some like shape water to put out any of the fire or anything like that.
There are a couple of branches still smoldering. The tree is still intact, but it is severely burnt on the outside, especially on the side of the epicenter of the fireball. Chunks have been taken out of it. It's smoldering, but not actively burning. But like I said, in the branches, some of the twigs and stuff are still burning up higher in the canopy.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my shape water to just put out like the largest area of those flames.
Okay. And that's it for you on the turn?
Well, I'm gonna turn around and continue watching the twig guy.
Give him another try.
Can't wait to see what my challenge is gonna be. Like, I'm really curious what my challenge is gonna be here.
Doesn't make it. As he's struggling, you see the kind of anger fading as you're picking out the area. What do you do?
Thinking. Kind of feel like I pretty much put out the fires, right?
Yeah.
What kind of tree is it? I'm gonna use my turn.
I don't know a tree.
Well, but some trees have really cool properties. Like there's these trees that when the only time they can regrow is when there's a fire. And so I'm trying to see if this is the kind of tree where or if there's any plants in the area that I know of that do especially well after a fire and could do regrowth and that kind of stuff.
I mean, you can see that like this area could
Like, the
benefit
logic is
from
all- it's-
like the undergrowth kind of being burnt off, providing some nitrogen for the soil, and also just cleaning it off for more nutrients to be able to get to it.
Let me check something.
A not so wild wildfire.
Can I share that information with the little woodwort and see if he would like to help me in trying to better clear out the forest?
A controlled burn.
Yes, going for a control
A
burn instead of a
controlled
crazy fireball explodey burn. But I want him to understand.
Shows you. It shows you kind of it's afraid of fire, but it also shows you that images of like it understands what you're doing.
Okay. Then in that case, I think the best way to go about this is to use a torch. See if I have one. Check this out. Actually, I think I'm gonna use Burning Hands because it's sort of a smaller field and I can control it. So I'm gonna use the staff to do Burning Hands. Careful of looking for places that where the burn damage would be best to do, and just trying to
So-
keep it under control.
As you start doing this, it's almost as time speeds up and the task goes through really quickly. And as you finish, time goes even faster as you see everything burn down and then rain fall and break down into the soil. And you see life begin to grow again in the undergrowth. And you see the woodwode just going around and nurturing the life and going about its life, fighting anything that comes into the forest. But it's almost as if you're just looking down into it, and then you appear back at the library.
I'm gonna bow to the angel things and say, I think I've learned a valuable lesson, both in patience in an unknown situation and how the world changes and adapts. Thank you.
Shouldn't be ashamed of your past. Everyone grows and everyone makes mistakes, but you've moved on and you've shown that.
Thank you. And if the woodwort is real, thank him too for accepting my mistake.
The woodwode is an ancient creature. They exist only to guard their forest. They once were living beings and used primeval magic to bond themselves to that body and forever guard their forests. You did it a great service.
Thank you.
Tahatan, step forward.
I just want to say, I just realized something,
Hmm.
and I'm pretty
Yeah?
sure I know what Jeff's task is. And
Yeah,
DM,
do you?
You're an asshole.
I really wanted you to be here for that.
Oh,
I know why you asked a certain question you asked. Or it's not
Yeah.
asked a question, you made a certain request.
Yeah, you figured it out?
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Alrighty,
Tahatan steps forward.
he touches your shoulder and you appear on this